come action. Tell me what's happening. What's your mind wrapped around?
Hey, what's up, you guys? For those of you who don't know, dang it. Well, that's all done. My name is Raymond11, and welcome back to another episode of the World SMP. Today, if you haven't told by the title, we're going to be doing a little bit of cave-in. I've been wanting to do caving in general for a while, and I decided today we'll actually do a Q&A in cave. I know actually last episode I said Fridays we'd work on our project, our story, and then Mondays we'd work on the racetrack. But I just wanted to, I really just needed some materials, and I just wanted to cave, so that's what we're gonna do. I honestly don't need coal. I have tons. Make sure to leave a like on this video if it does. Actually, that's a question which I'll answer, which I'll talk about. Next week we're gonna be doing a World Week because I feel sort of distant from World because of Underworld. But now that that's finally up and running and we're done with that, I think I want to buckle down and refocus my attention back to WorldSMP. So we're gonna do a World Week, coined by Blister Kirby. But it'll be an enticing, which is something Kirby doesn't like. So you'll get my regular Monday Friday episode, okay? But on Monday, if you guys get 20 likes on Monday's World video, we'll upload one Tuesday. 20 likes on that, upload one Wednesday. 20 likes on that, we'll upload Thursday. And then regardless if you get 20 likes on Thursdays, we'll upload Friday World. And if you guys just don't hit 20 likes, I'll still upload that day. It just won't be World, you know. Like, I'll have pre-recorded stuff. And with that being said, I'll do that into our first question. Kirby wanted to know why I did that. Why do you ask for likes to do a stream? Or why do I ask for likes in general? It helps, and I must say, guys, it has helped a lot in the past. You guys hitting the like button, like the past. Let's see, we've been growing a lot lately. We're almost to 1K, like almost to 900 already. We're at 815 when I'm recording this. But yeah, those videos that we usually have the news on, or not the news, the videos that we usually have the like goal set. Like last week's, the like goal was 31. You guys didn't hit it that weekend. You actually hit it. It's at 31 now, or it's at the like goal was 30. You hit 31, but you didn't hit it that weekend. You hit it Monday is when it got to 31. So that's why it counted. I'm gonna count it, but it didn't really count. But that video got 200 views compared to my other ones that don't get 200 views. I'll tell you right now. So it helps. Leaving a like helps, and I hope I use it as a enticing tool. So I hope that it makes people want to like the video, and it should help both of us. You know, you leave a like, you get a stream. You leave a like, then I get more people to see my video, because when you leave a like, it bumps it up, and when people look up SMP, I'm gonna get bumped up more, so it helps. It really does help, so that's why I do it. And that was like just asked recently, so I'm gonna scroll down. First question comes from first real question came from at @Vanitos_. Why did you start the WorldSMP? I started the WorldSMP because I got kicked, or I left my old SMP called Juxcraft, which really isn't an SMP anymore. It only has 10 people on right now, and most of the time people leave that SMP and make their own. Like a member, or a good friend of mine actually, his name is Xanox. He left it to make his own SMP because he was getting treated like crap by the owner. His name is Tomaso, or Tomas Hole, is what I like to call him. He and another guy was sort of running Jux for a time being, and they were getting treated like crap, saying that they didn't do anything, which really they kept the server alive. And for a while I was watching, and he ended up leaving that SMP and wanted to make his own, but then he saw that Underworld was made, so he's actually going to be playing on Underworld, and he's actually going to be owning it too, basically. Like, he's going to do a lot of the he's up on the server, and he's doing a lot of the running of it, which is really nice. But I started, believe it or not, I started the SMP because, one, I love SMP in general. I love playing SMP. I love meeting the new people. I really just like the whole aspect of it. Everything about it just seems right to me, you know. I've always been a big fan of Minecraft too, so that's why I wanted it. I wanted to do it in the first place when I was on Jux, is because of Minecraft. But yeah, I started the SMP, believe it or not, and despite the people, we just did a huge circle, huh? I started this SMP despite everybody that kicked me from Jux. So I did it out of revenge, and look where we are now, bigger than them, and I think I got my revenge a long time ago, but I definitely, it feels better here, definitely. Feels better to own my own SMP than be on one that's on the downfall. You know what I'm saying, boys? Good question. From Codas_X, best moment on World, and I don't have a best moment. Most people have like a favorite song or a favorite moment. I, for one, have a very bad memory, so I really don't have a best moment. One thing that really sticks out in my head, though, that I really like is finishing the castle on season 1. Actually, favorite moment by far on World was getting to talk to Pyro from Minecraft on the WorldSMP News season 1. That was by far, because I got to talk to one of my idols, all because I started my own SMP. Like, I started my own SMP and I get to talk to my favorite idol. What's not to love about that? And it was all because of you guys, really. It was because we were professional and stuff like that. So yeah, that's actually my favorite moment, was getting to talk to Pyro and getting to talk with all the other famous YouTubers too, not just him, because there were a lot of other big YouTubers we interviewed too, but mostly getting to talk to him because he was from the server that I fell in love with. Not necessarily right now, but in the past I fell in love with that server, and I love that group of guys. Hi. And definitely, yeah, that was my favorite moment. I'm not gonna answer that question because I don't understand how to. It was like 1 over n to the s. It's like a math question. I'm not doing math. From Jake Marley, how's that girl you spoke about in the vid? In the episode where you were building a bridge, season 2. I think I know who you're talking about, because I've talked about a lot of girls. I think most of the time when I have a crush on somebody, I used to talk about them a lot. I've tried not to do that now because my secret's starting to get out that I do YouTube, and you never know who's watching, so I'm trying really hard not to do stuff like that anymore. But the girl I was talking about, I think her name was Megan, and she was a senior, I was a junior, and she just graduated, and we had like a falling out, and because she told me off, really. I think I actually saved the text. Where was it? Yeah, I did save the text. Because I'm a loser like that, you know. I like to relive the pain. I saved the pat. Okay. I sent her a long text one day, and I basically explained how I really like her, and that I feel like we work well together, and I feel like we would make a good couple. And she basically said she agrees with me that we make a good couple, but she doesn't want to have a relationship as a senior, and she doesn't want to have a relationship in high school because she's going to be leaving. And she basically said that she agrees and she likes me as a friend, and I basically said to her, I don't want to be friends, and if all you want to be is friends, then I can't talk to you anymore, because it's just going to be, it's going to hurt me emotionally. And she got really mad that I said that, because she liked me as a friend, and so we stopped talking, and it was very awkward in the halls because we passed each other every day, and she sort of look at me and I'd look at her. Well, I did feel bad, and I apologized, and I sent her a nice text on graduation day, and I said, congratulations on graduating. Basically I said you'll become like an amazing person, and I can't wait to see you on the news one day for an amazing achievement, because I know she will. And she's so smart. She got a full ride to her college, so she's very smart. Very, very intelligent woman. And I really can't wait to see what she'll become. But that's what happened to her. Have you found any diamonds yet? No, we haven't found any diamonds yet. From Jake. Found some other blue stuff. Ah! No diamonds yet, though. No diamonds. And he wants me to come to the UK. I've always wanted to come to the UK. I've always just wanted to leave the United States. I haven't had a chance to yet in my lifetime. I will one day leave the U.S. But my parents always make fun of me because I don't like leaving, like, my home. But and I always get very sentimental too with my home. Like, this is my home where I live, and I hate when people trash talk like where we live. Like, let's just say my town is called Briston. Briston sucks. I can't wait to get out of here. I'm like, why would you say that? This is our home. This is where I live. This is where I grew up. I don't want to leave. This is my house, my home. I love my home. So yeah. From Dylan Vera, why you left the old SMP and Make World? Yeah, I already answered that, but it was because why? Actually, I didn't. I just said I left it. Why did I do that though? Well, the owner, he's sort of a douchebag. I'll be honest with you. He's sort of a jerk. He's just an asshole. He's an asshole. And I need a drink. Hold on. Woo! He's an a-hole. And he never liked any of my ideas. I had a lot of ideas that would make our SMP grow and would make everybody on the SMP grow, and he didn't want to hear it. He just wanted to do it his own little thing, and I didn't like that. And I was with to go build another hub, and somebody burnt it down, and he didn't tell me who, and we didn't find out who. And instead of letting me rebuild it, he and some other people built it themselves on top of the nether. They just said, screw you, we're going to build it somewhere else. So I flipped, and that was me on the verge of me leaving. And then actually the day I left, I was streaming, and I got spawn killed 20 times on stream, and I lost all 50 levels that I've been saving. I lost 50 levels. I was almost in tears because I was pretty on 13 or 12. And I was almost in tears, and they just kept killing me and killing me. I couldn't do anything. I tried to fight back because I was really angry, and they just laughed. They were just laughing. And so I got TNT, blew up my house, went to my spawn, was about to blow up some stuff in spawn, and I was banned. And then they kept adding me to the group chat, and I just said, screw you guys, I'm out of here. And I left. And I was one of their best members too, most active, and I built a lot, played a lot on that server. But well, they wanted to be D-bags, and from what I hear, they're on the downfall right now. From what I hear, I don't check them out because it's annoying and brings back bad memories. I don't want to rehash, in my opinion. Oops, accidentally clicked guys though. Just checking out what we're at. From Jake Melly again, you have to meet one world member. Who is it? If I'd have to meet one world member, who would it be? I can't choose one because I know I'd get offended. I offend people. I'd really like to meet Cindy. I know I just added him and I know we just met, but we have been talking for about we've been talking for a good like 5 hours, and in that 5 hours we just clicked. Everything that we've said to each other, we both agreed on. Opinions of issues and IRL and situations that have happened to us in high school, we both just click on, and I feel like we'd be really good friends, and I feel like we did really like click even more IRL. I'd really like to meet him, but I'd also like to meet Avo because he's been on the server, and Shredder and Kirby. All those guys that have been with me for the longest time, I like to meet them, and I feel like to meet everybody, but more those guys, in my opinion. At Jumo, do you love me? I love everybody. At Agent R10 or XR10T asks, I found 12 diamonds. Am I the first to find diamonds? Well, I found diamonds way before you. I did it before it was cool, so I found them first. So no, you're not the first. At the Queen V asks, who's your favorite girl on World and Underworld SMP? My favorite girl on World is Murph. She's very intelligent and very nice, and she's very funny too sometimes. My favorite girl on Underworld would be Jake Marley. He is Jaik. That's how you pronounce the female version. Jaik Marley. She's very nice as well. Very supportive as well. I also really like Jada on World. She's very nice, and she can be very rude sometimes, and I don't understand why, but I'm sure she'll get over it sometime. And I also really like the Queen Bee on Underworld. They both those girls on both servers have done really great things already, and I'm very happy to have them. Alright, some good questions are coming now too. I read through these before we started, make sure there wasn't any ones that I really didn't want to answer, personal ones. At @gamer_vez, who made it into TheWorldSMP? You can go ahead and check the description. I don't know why he asked that, to be honest. Updated gaming setup soon. I think I might do a gaming setup at 1K. Just release a ton of specials and stuff like that, updated specials, and stuff like that. So I'll do one at 1K if we get there. What is the worst YouTube channel since PewDiePie? I don't think I like PewDiePie, and you're cool, bro. Thank you so much. But I like PewDiePie. Who's the best YouTube channel since PewDiePie? If you want to ask that, though. I actually remember a time when everybody hated PewDiePie. I think it was just because he was growing really fast and nobody else was. Now everybody loves him. I love him. I only like watching his Let's Play, though. I don't like watching the stuff he uploads now, really. He uploads just quick, easy videos. And they're entertaining. The Flashy or Tom, he asks if I'm going to upload any other game. I want to upload on my second channel, which is Rayman11 Games. I need graphics for that in order to upload, though, because the graphics on there really suck. And I want to do it right. So I need new graphics for that channel. But I have a Battlefield Funny Moments edited and ready to upload with my brother. It was really funny. Fun to play. And it got laggy sometimes, so that's why it's a Funny Moments and not full game, because it just got laggy when I got onto a vehicle. It just would always just freeze up and stuff like that. I don't know why. So we just ended up cutting it up and turning it. About an hour of footage I just edited down. No big deal. And I also want to do some CSGO because I'm getting really good at the game. Like, I shouldn't be the rank I am, which is Silver Elite Master. I should be like Nova 2, to be honest with you, because I play with my brother and he's a MG, and I do pretty well with MGs, and he's actually MG2, I think. He knows life's that game though. Opinions on Queen Bee from Jake asked a lot of questions. He had tons. Opinions on Queen Bee. She's a very pretty young lady, and she seems very nice. And she also makes very good content. If she had a better PC, she'd make great content, but she makes pretty good content right now for her PC. Make sure you and I had the thing. At RG Gaming 9 wants, how did you manage an SMP, social media, daily uploads, and 8 hours of work each day? Very, very hard to do. Actually, during the summer, it's a lot easier. Because during the school, like I can't stay up. I can't function during school if I stay up and stuff like that, so I can't do it during the school year. But during this, my work is not that hard. What really scares me though with being at work is not being at home on the server and making sure everything's alright on the server. That's what scares me. It's not so much the fact that I am please step off. Not so much anything else. It's just the fact that I'm just worried about anything could go wrong on the server. I don't want anything to go wrong, and I'm managing 2 SMPs. It's tough. It is very tough, but I like the challenge, and that's sort of the reason why I do YouTube too, because it is challenging. But I like the challenge. That's why I do it. It can get pretty stressful at times though, but it's a lot easier now that I'm out of school. I have to cook on it. Last question I think comes from @Jumping Lightning. Tips on owning an SMP. I have a lot of tips. Actually, we might do a panel at Minecon SC, or CubeCon is what it's called now. We might do a panel at CubeCon, and at that panel we plan on talking about how to run an SMP efficiently, because I hate when people like make an SMP and then they shut it down pretty quick because it just isn't going well, and it ruins everybody's experience. It really just like makes you not want to do it anymore. And SMP is a growing community, and it needs to be growing more. Like, not just my own SMP, just in general, everybody should be growing a ton. The whole community of SMP is growing. And it hurts us when people think that they can make SMPs and they can't run them. So that's sort of the reason why I made Underworld, because I know I can run an SMP. Whoa. That's not our last question. Just got another one. But yeah. My tips for you is be professional. I don't mean to throw Xanox under the bus, but Xanox made an SMP. He put up an application video, and he only got 2 applications in like 2 days or something like that. We put up one, and we got 100 applications in 2 days. Part of the reason is because we're famous, or not. We're so famous. That's why. No, it's because we're pretty well known, and we have a lot of connections. So that's one reason. The other reason is because we're professional. Having a logo already made, a website already made, a professional website too, not a Weebly. Weeblies usually are no good for stuff like that. Professional website, professional graphics in general. Just in general, you want to have good. Just be professional, really. As an owner too, you need to be strong and mature, and you need to be harsh at times. Like you need to let people know that for a lot of SMPs, World in general, I try to stress that a lot of the members, they're lucky to be on World, because there are so many people that want to join World, and the fact that they're on here, I think, is a privilege, and it's also it's a privilege, and it's something else too. I forget the word, but it's a privilege to be on World. And it's also a blessing. That's what I was saying. It's a privilege and a blessing, because you may not think it at the time, but they're pretty lucky, you know. A lot. I've seen people grow a whole lot from World. Me personally, I've grown a whole lot from World. And with the amount of people that want to join, I feel like some members in the past, they took it for granted and they shouldn't have. But be strong. Don't cheat. Please don't cheat. Play survival. Like, this is why I'm doing this now, is because I need materials. Like, play survival. Don't cheat. And don't copy other SMPs. You can take ideas from them and learn and grow from them, but don't straight copy our spawn. Don't, like, just because one SMP does this doesn't mean you have to do it. You can, because it's hard to come up with new ideas, you know. But don't copy like everything about an SMP. I copied everything from Jux when I started, and I made everything better, really. Like, I just took stuff that I felt needed improving, and I improved it, and it did me a lot of good. So I guess if you think that there's stuff we need to improve on, you can go ahead and do that. But I saw one SMP that straight took our spawn, block for block. They took our spawn, and they said it's just a temp spawn, and I was flattered at first, and then I was like, wait a minute, I built that. That's mine. And so I didn't like it after a bit. So don't copy other SMPs. Like this /record thing, you can't see it. But the fact that I have a /record plugin, I had that custom made. So like stuff like that, I feel like that makes us unique. I don't like that, you know. I don't like when people try to steal stuff like that. The last question was actually on a comment I got, so I need to get it real quick. How can I apply? Oh my god, please stop asking me if you can apply. There's no apps for World. Especially, okay, I need opinions right now. If you've made it this far, I need opinions, because I feel like a real douchebag when I think about World like this, but I think sometimes I feel like it's fitting. We have a pretty big SMP, right? I find it offending. I find it very offensive. Okay, my question is to you guys. Here's my question. Ask the comments, hashtag. Is it rude or ignorant of Rainman11 to be offended when YouTubers with under 100 subs or under 500 subs ask if they can join the World? Just straight up ask, say, hey, I'm growing, can I join? Because I feel World has established itself as a pretty big SMP, and has established itself as a community that I feel, to be honest with you, people with 5K and 6K should be asking to join, or like 1,000 should be asking to join, and not people that at my size. People at my size, I'm alright with. People at under, basically, if you're under 300, I feel you shouldn't be asking me. Why are you even asking me? Like, who are you compared to everybody else that wants to join? Who the hell do you think you are? Sorry, I'm probably right then. I probably was a really big douchebag, but that's just my opinion. Like, that just makes me so angry. It's like, who the fuck are you? Okay, and tangent. I got a comment. I'm sorry. That just makes me so angry. And it's people that subbed to me that day. Subs to me, follows me on Twitter. Hey, I love your videos. I was just wondering if I could join. F you. Straight up, F you. You don't even know me. You don't even know. I honestly, I bet you just saw somebody in my SMP or saw that we have been going for so long, like saw that we've started and been going for so long, and you know that we're not going to shut down, and you see the YouTubers around, you're just like, I'm going to ask if I can do it. F you. Straight up, F you. I'm sorry. It's just to those people that ask. The question was... Oh, that was a question. Alright, that was it. That's it. I'm good. I'm good. Sorry. I'm really sorry if I was really a big jerk, but sometimes I just get so angry. Like, why? Why? But thank you guys so much for watching this Q&A video. I know it's been going for quite some time. Remember to leave a like on this video if you did enjoy. I enjoyed answering questions, to be honest with you. Hopefully we get a bit more next time. Look at there's so much more cave we have, and I'm gonna keep going. I need all these materials, believe it or not. But thank you so much for watching. Next week is World Week. Say that 5 times fast. Oh my God, this is scary. I'll mention it again, but you guys get 20 likes on each video, and we'll upload another one the next day. I'll have it pre-recorded and ready to go. If anybody also, the WorldSMP is looking for some coders out there that can code Java plugins. We are looking to get another plugin coded for us that is like a knockoff of our /record plugin. It's just an addition to it, or it's an update. We need it updated, and we also need an addition to it to get it a /stream. Basically the same thing, just /stream, and it will get it added, and it would display Rayman 11 is now streaming. Just that. So if you know anybody or you are one, let me know. You can fill out a contact form on our website. And also join the Google Plus community, because we're trying to get that out there too. And get a lot of people to join our Google Plus community. We want to use that a lot. I've seen a lot of the members using it. It's really awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, and I'll see you guys next week on the WorldSMP. Bye!